Well, hi there everyone, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster. I'm up here over by the forge, which is in fact this way, because I just want to do something really quickly to my pick. We are going to be back down in the mob trap very soon, but I've been mining things out with my very pink pick, and I thought it's going a bit slowly. And since I now have loads of redstone, I thought it was probably time to put some redstone on it. Redstone should make it faster. It gives it haste, look. So we can just keep doing this, and it's really noisy for absolutely ages. So we are getting there. That's 47, that'll be 48, that'll be 49, and that will be 50. So that one has now been hasted up a little bit, and hopefully it will be a little bit faster now. So let us get back down into the mob trap, which is where we were and what we were working on. Hello, cow, you have completely escaped, haven't you? You might become a test subject cow for cloning. Not a lot more has gone on down here. The main thing that has happened is that I have actually put some more tesseracts, one underneath each of the grinders. This means that when these things get fluid, which they're going to do when they grind, they actually send it off to a little tesseract, which you can just see is up there. We do actually have a bit of essence in here again now, 900 and odd. So it just means it has to go through that tank as a buffer, so I never lose any when I'm trying to make things. Now the reason that I wanted this sped up, and that's quite a bit faster actually, is that I'm just trying... That's a lot faster, that's better. I might put another 50 on this because I don't really want anything other than haste on it. The reason that I wanted more speed on this is purely because I'm digging this little tunnel out, and I've no idea how far back I've gone. It doesn't matter too greatly. I'm basically going to be working over here, but I will, I think, want a few torches. I've got stuck behind that. Back here, just so no mobs do spawn. Okay, so all of this is now working beautifully. The only thing that we had to do was what we had to do last time, which was work out a way to make this fully automatic. And to do that, I am going to use something down here, which will lead to... What happens if I dig through? Do I dig into a cavern? No, I don't. Now I do. It is a very, very annoying cavern, this. I do hope it's not actually spawning creatures down here in this cavern, because that would be really stupid. Right, where am I? I'm digging out through here, and I am digging off and into this little tunnel. So obviously I'm making a little channel just for cables to run through, red net cables. So let's head on back off up to my factory, get some cables and the few other bits that I do need. I really should, before I go through, I will get... Hello cow. Those ghast tears, because then I can make up a few more of these safari balls. There we go. I could also get my spare one. And take into it one cow. Cow has disappeared. Hello cow. Thank you. Right, let us go back into the factory because we are going to need a load of red net cable. How much red net cable do we have? 41 pieces, that will be good. Let's make up some more of these safari nets. I can probably actually make up quite a few, I have no idea. That's where our ender pearl supply finally runs out. That is okay though, that gives us another 6, which will be tons. So what am I going to use to switch things in and out of my machine? Well, you know me, you know what I like. I like computer craft and I like turtles. So yes, I am going to use a good old-fashioned turtle for this. Only the third one we've actually made. There is a computer and there is a turtle. It is going to be really, really useful for this because it can interact with inventories. It can interact with inventories and put things into and out of them really easily. So let us go and install our turtle. Our turtle will go in, is it this way? Is that the back of the turtle? Yeah, that's the front, isn't it? Now this turtle will never actually move, so it doesn't need fuel or anything. All that it will need is a signal to tell it what to do, and that's where this red net cable comes in. This is the cable, which can take all the different colours, of course. That's what I'm trying to do. How do I stop that from connecting to that? I cannot remember. Let me think. That's setting that into a forced connection mode, so I should be able to set that into a forced connection mode. Strong cable only. Okay, I have no idea what the problem with that was. There is a hole there that needs filling, and we can run loads of cable. I have no idea why it connects to sandstone. I really don't. Is it coming out here and along here? And basalt, apparently. Right, that is fine. I don't care if it's connecting up to sandstone. So there is our turtle. We are going to name our turtle. As, what shall we call it? It's a mob turtle, so that is Mavis, obviously, Mavis the mob turtle. And we are going to install a quick program into it. This is another one you can borrow if you really want it. There is the code for it, capital KS7, lowercase f, capital WMZQ. Pastebin get, oh of course I need to call it something like mobs. There we go. Edit mobs. I'm not going to go through this, but it is incredibly simple. All that it does is it sits and waits for a... I have actually left a line of that in there. That's just for debugging. All that it does is it waits for a colour to appear on that cable, and when it does, it switches to that inventory slot. It's got 16 inventory slots, and we are just going to put one thing into each inventory slot. It's going to be that easy. Then when the signal goes, it will take out whatever should be in that inventory slot of the inventory in front of it, which will be this one. It will make more sense as I do it. But for now, let us just set this up. So we have sheep and pigs. So I'm thinking put the kill switch there. I'm just trying to make this look nice, basically. Kill switch there. Passive mobs here, say. Dangerous mobs here, say. I am just making this up as I go along. Isn't that unusual for me? Right, the cable is currently running under the ground here. I eventually want it to run up here and here, so really it can just sort of pop down something like that and probably just disappear into the floor, actually. Let's run it underground just for neatness, because I have plenty of cable. and pop you in up there. Okay, that all works. Now all I need to do is stick some levers onto the front of these. So I should have a load of levers. Here are my levers. One there and one there. Of course I will need labels for these. I'm going to have to put labels there, I guess. Right, let us get my... I'm just going to start off with my cow and pig. So I'm going to go up to my turtle and place a cow in slot 1 and a pig in slot 2. Right, now we just need to set the colours. White is colour 0 and is the one I'm using for the emergency kill switch. So I'm going to have to start this off with colour 1. Colour 1 should be orange. So that'll be the top one, is orange. And this one will be colour 2. Okay, so orange for the top one, purple for the second one. So, orange will be cows, the purple will be pigs. So, do we have... Actually, to save me running all the way back up yet again, can I get... I haven't set wood up in here, that's unbelievable. That is simply unbelievable, and shocking, and all these sorts of things, and it is actually night. So whilst I'm here, I could go on a little bit of a mob hunt. Set of signs. Now, are there any mobs about? There's often mobs up here, actually. Or will I have to go off camera to find them? I really want a zombie and a skeleton and a spider and an enderman. I want everything. Can't see any just at the minute. So we will come back out for those later. I don't think I'll automatically clone any ocelot though. Right, let's go on down here. So the pink was cows. So that way is cows. How shall I do this? Shall I actually just enter one? Cows that way. My shift key has jammed. There we go. And this one will be pigs. Okay, now let us just set this running. Just by typing in mobs. There is an error on line 30. So just give me a second while I work out what has happened there. Okay, I will change that for when you get to download it, if you ever bother. There we go, that now works. There is nothing in here. They are both still in here. But now, if I set the switch on for cows, it should have put the cow spawner in, and it should now start spawning cows. I can hear cows. I hope they're upstairs. There's a cow. So it is now spawning cows above. So let us just switch cows off. There we go. And see, yep, it has taken it back out. I'm just going to dig down and see if it is spawning things underground. In this little area down here. It doesn't look like it is. That's fine then. Where did I just come in? Down there. Block that back up. Right, now then, let's tell it that we want it to spawn pigs. Wait a minute, and hopefully we should start to see pigs, because it has put the pig spawner in. That is perfect. And we can flick that one off. And the pig spawner has been taken out. That is so good. Now the thing with this little system, as I fall down that little hole, I'll put in ghasts as number 3. It is perfectly okay if you have 2 on at the same time. I will just demonstrate that actually. I don't want that, I want levers. So ghasts will be on colour number 3. Which is the light blue. Do I have any smooth stone? Just to fill in these holes. That's fine. So I can now flick ghasts on, and given a couple of seconds, anytime now, we should start to see, wait for it, ghasts. Perfect. So obviously you can only have 1 on at a time. I'll just flick that one off. I'm going to flick cows back on momentarily just to demonstrate. There we go. That, if cows are now in, so it's spawning cows. If I also flick pigs on at the same time, it won't have any effect. It will just keep the cows in for the minute because it knows it still has a signal for cows. If I now switch cows off, it should hopefully swap it over to pigs now that it detects the cow signals off. So it'll just keep whichever one was the first one in, and it's now spawning pigs. So that is perfect. We now have a truly fully automated mob trap. All that I shall need to do is collect up a few more different types of mobs. And get that arrow key working. And we will have everything working. So let's just go out quickly and see if it is still night or if it is day now. It is just coming up to day. Can I find any more mobs just to put in it? Let's go out the front because there should still be 1 or 2 about somewhere. But I might be being a bit optimistic at this time of day. Yep, I think that I am. Well, not to worry, I can get them off camera and I will set up the mob trap with a load of different animals, and that will finally give us a way to make as many different types of mob as we can. I could possibly even get some chickens going, couldn't I? Because I couldn't breed them outside. I want to go down here because of the ocelot. So that will be it for this episode, guys. I will also actually just pull that into the front here so I have my kill switch on the front. But yes, that will be it for this episode. I do hope that you've enjoyed the making of this mob trap, because that is it. I'll just fill it up with the extra different types of mob, because obviously I can have a full 16 different types of mob. I'll do that off camera and I shall show you next time. So until then, thank you very much for watching and goodbye.